Ash Ketchum currently has 77 Pokémon. That's quite a few, and when you have such a wide range of Pokémon, it's almost a certainty that you're going to have a bunch of super rare ones. And Ashy Boy is no exception to that. Some of his Pokémon are unbelievably rare. So in this video, I'm going to be counting down Ash's top 5 rarest Pokémon ever. Of course, there's no objective measure of rarity in the Pokémon world, but this is a mix of my opinions, the world building established in the anime, and a couple of mathematical equations. If you enjoy videos like this, be sure to like and subscribe, and comment below who you think Ash's rarest Pokémon are. Without further ado, let's get straight into the list. Number 5. Is Liken Rock. Is Liken Rock is a dusk form Liken Rock, and is the only member of this species that we've seen so far in the anime. But that doesn't mean it's the only one in the world. In Sun and Moon, it was established that Ash's Rockruff evolved into dusk form Liken Rock because it evolved as the sunset turned green. This scientifically is known as the green flash. When the conditions are perfect in the atmosphere, a green spot of light can be seen in the sunset. There's no known statistics proving how frequently the green flash is visible, but scientific studies have suggested that it always happens every sunset, even if it's not always visible to us. So by this logic, any Rockruff that evolves at the specific moment of the green flash should become a dusk form Liken Rock. So now, it's time for the maths. After timing Rockruff's evolution, I calculated that the green flash in the Pokémon anime's world lasted approximately 35 seconds, which by the way is over 15 times the length of the green flash in our world. There's 86,400 seconds in a day, so to calculate the chance of a Rockruff becoming dusk form, we need to divide 86,400 by 35, then multiply that by 100, giving us a final answer of 0.04. That means there's approximately a 0.04% chance of a Rockruff evolving into dusk form Liken Rock in the anime's world. Or in clearer terms, 1 in every 2,500 Liken Rock are dusk form Liken Rock. That's a really rare Pokémon, right? Well, assuming my maths is correct, I haven't studied that in years. Number 4. Ash's Noctowl. I mean, this has got to be on the list for obvious reasons. We don't know for sure how rare shiny Pokémon are in the anime, but based on how we've seen so few over the last 25 years, they must be very, very rare. At the time Ash caught Noctowl, the odds of finding a shiny Pokémon in the wild in the games was 1 in 8,192, and that's much rarer than the 1 in 2,500 chance of Ash's dusk form Liken Rock, so it has to be in this position on the list. Also, Ash's Noctowl is much smaller than the average Noctowl, which surely makes it an even rarer Pokémon. Number 3. Ash's Nagonado. I had a hard time ranking this one, because there's not really any solid sources or evidence to base it on. Nagonado is an Ultra Beast, found only in Ultra Space, which is like an interdimensional spatial realm, only accessible through Ultra Wormholes. We saw a few different Ultra Beasts entering the Pokémon world in the Sun and Moon anime, but as far as I can recall, Ash was the only character we ever saw to have one on his team. The chances of Ultra Wormholes forming in the Pokémon world is incredibly slim. The chances of an Ultra Beast travelling through one to our world is even slimmer. And then the chances of a human capturing and training that Ultra Beast is somehow even slimmer than that. So Ash having Nagonado, an Ultra Beast, on his team is unbelievably rare. In my opinion, that seems much rarer than a shiny Pokémon like Noctowl. I mean, it's literally an alien from an alternate dimension. Number 2. Ash's Greninja. As one of the 3 Kalos starter Pokémon, Greninja must be super common. But Ash's Greninja is special. Ash's Greninja withholds the bond phenomenon, which is triggered when the trust between a trainer and its Pokémon reaches the maximum. Essentially, the Pokémon becomes super powered, changes its form slightly, and its trainer can feel its pain, its exhaustion, and can also see from their Pokémon's eyes. This is how Ash's Greninja becomes ash-greninja. But what makes this transformation even rarer is that it's not just available to any Pokémon. Professor Sycamore explained in the X and Y anime that the bond phenomenon is a latent ability that only a tiny minority of Pokémon have. The Pokémon has to be born with that power deep within them, to then share with a trainer who can draw the power out. It's not like any Pokémon that trusts its trainer can use it. The Pokémon has to be incredibly special to already have it within themselves. We've only seen 2 Pokémon ever with the bond phenomenon, Ash's Greninja and an ancient Greninja from the Ninja Village hundreds of years ago. The fact that Ash's Greninja has the bond phenomenon, something that only 2 known Pokémon in the history of the world have, shows just how incredibly special and rare he is. Number 1. Ash's Melmetal. I don't think people realise just how rare Ash's Melmetal is. Meltan is a brand new Pokémon, first ever discovered by Ash and his classmates in Alola. The Rotom Dex searched all of its databases across the entire internet and couldn't find a single bit of information about Meltan. Meltan canonically live and travel in large groups. So the fact that nobody else has ever found a Meltan when they live in such large groups shows that there clearly cannot be many of them out there in the world, because surely more people would have discovered them. And to make matters even more crazy, the Meltan that Ash caught later combined with every other Meltan in its group, aka every other known Meltan in existence, to evolve into Melmetal. Ash's Melmetal is literally made up of a group of some of the rarest Pokémon of all time. It's taken this long for anyone to find even a single Meltan, and now every single Meltan ever discovered in the world is combined into Ash's Melmetal. What are the chances of anyone else ever finding a Meltan at this point? Incredibly slim. It took this long to find even one. For all we know, this group of Meltan that are now combined into Ash's Melmetal could have been the only Meltan in the entire world. So without a doubt, Ash's Melmetal is his rarest Pokémon of all time. So there we have it. Those were Ash Ketchum's top 5 rarest Pokémon. Let me know what Pokémon you think are Ash's rarest in the comments below. And of course, be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll catch you all in the next one.